listening to UFO Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence.
All right. We're going to go right to the launch. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. They're launching right into the meteor, the asteroid right now. We're going to just check in and see. Here it is. We've got live action. Egg goosh. Egg goosh.
2 minutes out.
We want to make sure we're part of history. I didn't want to miss
we're
it.
getting close.
We're actually going to hit an asteroid.
14,000 miles per hour. And remember,
Here we go.
45 minutes ago, 55 minutes ago, we couldn't even resolve this.
Welcome,
this object
everybody.
in space, and now we are.
Yeah, I just got off work.
In, right on target.
Just got off work.
And we're now dropping the clock, and we'll go by loss of signal.
Here we go.
to
Let's
confirm
watch
impact.
this, and then we'll get the
Right.
show started.
Yes. Imagine we'll get that loss of signal. and we'll hear
Enjoy.
from
I'll be
Lena
right back.
Adams
Don't worry
again,
about it.
letting us
I got to
know
get out of my work clothes.
that
I
we've
feel like
been
we'll know. I feel
successful.
like that'll be a crystal clear signal.
I think so.
Full
I think we're starting to see more resolution. In fact, look at that. Didymos has even gone out of the view. We're now just seeing
Resolution
Dimorphos.
time. Crash it.
This is remarkable stuff.
We're going to have a dark time.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Looks like control system
Crash
settling
the
down. Angular rates look really
thing
good.
into dark
I
cam.
think we're going to get the investigation team some good pictures.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out.
Wow.
We are going to crash into this asteroid and
No,
save
no,
Earth.
come on, we can do better than that.
That's what's going on. They didn't want to tell us Earth was over. They're going to try to save it right here, kids.
On the surface.
Impact.
What if that's true? Oh, shh.
Amazing, guys. Oh my goodness. Look
Wow.
at that. Unbelievable.
We'll get
Yeah.
back to the intro after this.
Looks to me like we're headed straight in.
Oh, this is going to be great. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. Let's do a little roll call. Coraline!
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the show. Oh, here we go. Never
Oh my
mind.
goodness. 8,
Yeah.
7,
Oh,
6,
wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That goes all over your asteroid.
Wow.
Wow.
Visual confirmation.
Here we go.
All right.
That good. And
Waiting.
oh no.
And we have impact. A plan B for humanity in the name of planetary defense.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Oh,
I gotta tell you,
fantastic.
I'm thrilled to death.
Oh,
I can't tell you the joy, the jubilation,
Very few words can
the
really capture
excitement
this
that I
moment.
feel
This is
inside my
beautiful to
Budweiser
watch.
bones. So now what? It's over? What's up, Dre and Glow? It's been a few months. Good to see you, man.
Amazing.
what a
This
team.
is
That's
What a
it?
team and what an
It's
accomplishment.
over?
Team. A few weeks ago,
That's
they had
it?
their last dress rehearsal. They were getting emotional at the
That's
dress
it?
rehearsal. And they're like, "This is crazy. We're getting emotional. This is not the real thing." I can only imagine what they are feeling right now.
Yes.
That's it? That's it? That's what I rushed home early for from work? Driving the Budweiser rig? Delivering cold brew to those stuck in Florida's wake of... Well, not yet. It will be soon. All right. We saw what happened. We'll talk about that after the intro. I'm a little upset. That was boring. Here we go.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah. Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Jordan.
Ooh.
It's coming up. He just rapidly accelerates beyond anything
Hey.
I've ever seen. Crosses my nose.
I don't need no David Fravor interrupt. What? Come on. Whoa. Let's get this stuff going. There we go. All right. Welcome back, everybody. We saw the satellite crash into the asteroid. Can you please help? I need somebody. I don't know why this is happening. Again, I'm not going to worry about it. Views with a Z with a 179 thingy super chat. What if they accidentally divert it towards Earth? Oh, Billy. I know. Well, you know, these are scientists and asteroidists. They understand math, and they figured out if they just give it a nudge, just a bit, while it's so many miles away, it'll throw it off course. Now, the thing is, what if it throws it off course, hits something, and then bounces back or comes back and they couldn't predict that? I don't like this. Shouldn't mess with nature. Shouldn't mess with nature. I mean, we messed with nature, and now look, the hurricane's heading right for me. It's coming. Thank you, Views. Very good point. And that is the first super chat of the night. Why would I press that? Thank you, Views, for the $1.79 super chat. First of the night support. All right. Hope your ears are okay. Finish roll call, everybody. Brookers, welcome to the show. James Jimenez is here. How you doing, Chief? Welcome to the show. Mr. DB Cooper, 7. Welcome to the show. Kodiak Clan. How you been, man? Never seen you before, but I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the show. The wild one. Welcome to the show. I don't understand. Moonlight. Welcome to the show. Hey, Scott Brown. How you doing, man? We are shooting at rocks. I know. We're playing the biggest game of marbles ever designed. Yeah, this is just, I'm telling you, I just can't. I can't go on. I got to see what's going on. Why is this happening? No. Oh, I see. Hold on. We've got issues. I got it. Fixed it. Thank you. Thanks, Ma. Ma, meatballs, hurry up. There's a fly in the ointment. We got to get rid of him. Oh, it's still happening. Why? There. See, it's a focus thing. Now, if it comes back, it comes back. It's like going back in time and sneezing on a dinosaur. Yep. Welcome to the show. Will Carr, where you been? How you doing? Thank you, Rich, for being a member of Goof On, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you. Will Carr, Happy to be a member of your show here. Misa Sarhapa, Jaja Binks. Please. Welcome to the show. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Brian, welcome to the show. Hey, Lantonio, yo. Welcome to the show. Dorothy Hawkins, welcome to the show. And that's it. Let's get going. The Shirtless Wonder, Bob Perkins, Lisa Bowden. I'm busting your chops. Welcome to the show. Shane Reed, everybody. Rhonda Ray, Glenn Petzold, welcome to the show, everybody. Derek Kennedy, welcome to the show. Sapphire Elf? Sapphire Elf is here. Well, isn't that nice? Well, welcome to the show. My voice is high. Hey, what's up, Gigi, Abby Lynn? Welcome to the show. Bernie Muro. Alien Girl. It's the Amy Show. By the way, right before I go to sleep, I religiously have been listening and or watching to Alien Girl in the morning at 7 a.m. Don't forget, 7 a.m. The show's growing legally. You had 50-something live today, man. That was awesome. Ian McFadden, welcome to the show. And Dis Rivaja. That sounds like something I said to a girlfriend once. Is Dis Rivaja? What is Dis? I'm just fucking with you. Thank you, man. Don't leave. Oh, he's going to leave. Hellfire Studios, what's up, man? None of somebody's name. Hey, Jukalian. I hope I said that right. I can't remember anything. Welcome to the show. All right. So we just watched briefly the asteroid get hit. And it's kind of interesting. I know why they're doing this, but I'm a little worried, I must admit, that do they know something we don't know? Is it possible that we have two of the final cards in the Illuminati playbook that are happening maybe simultaneously? Because there were supposed to be all these things. Then you had the pandemic, before the end of the earth. Then the asteroid was supposed to hit Earth, right? Or something with an asteroid. Maybe this was the one of the cards hitting the asteroid, reversing it. And then the false flag, alien invasion, which might be happening, all because of a patch. I mean, really? Is it that simple? You guys need to watch something. I'm going to play in 2 seconds here what I did with third phase Moon last night. Bernie Muro throwing down a 5 spot there. Whoa, I don't know why I took that accident. I accidentally got it down. Let me get it back. Thanks, Bernie. Appreciate the $5 support and your continuing support to Goof On. It all goes to the same place. Goof On lives. No, it all funnels in. Thanks, man. Continuing supporter of Goof On. I was just thinking about the patch that they made. For what was it? The Department of something or another, right? What was it? Doesn't matter. Kodiak Clan, £2, £2 super sticker. Thank you very much. I think that is your first super chat ever to Goof On. You know what we do to those? We thank you, Kodiak Clan, for the £2, £2 super sticker. Agush. Oh, that's not fair. Agush. All over. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. First time, good impressions. Hope you're all right with this show the way it is, Appreciate the support. I was gonna say something and I decided not to. Kodiak Clan coming in strong. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. You can help support Goof On. We are supported by you, and you can use Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the description, and maybe buy us a coffee, a beer, or as Amy does. Amy sells, well, doesn't sell. She has UFOs. You can buy her a UFO. I like that. That was fun. But here, you just buy us a beer, all right? Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Budweiser's been around for over 100. No, I'm just kidding. I just like the outfit. I wanted to throw people off. I wanted you to get thinking. What does Rich really do? Is he really driving around beer to local dispensaries? Maybe. All right, let's get back to business. I want to show you what Third Phase and I did. Third Phase of Moon, Brent and Blake, Cousins brothers. What we did last night. Yeah, I thought it was going up last night. It went out just before the show tonight, and we went over this patch. And there's been some interesting conversation about this patch. John Greenwald Jr. from the Black Vault doesn't think there's any significance to this patch. It's something they've done in the past. You know, they have aliens on this other patch and a werewolf on another. It's kind of like them having fun. I don't know. I really don't know why they would have aliens on their patches at all. I thought having a patch like this, or a badge, or whatever the hell you want to call it, looks like a patch to me, that it was going, I thought they had significant meaning, like real meaning. I didn't think they would just put something on their patch or badge, whatever, and just put a UFO out there. Then I hear that Lou Elizondo is responsible for. Is he responsible for the UFO? Well, UFO Jesus did something, made a video, and I'm going to play it, not now. I'm going to play Third Phase of Moon and what we talked about, because even though I talked about it yesterday, I didn't realize there could have been some more meaning to it. Now, I know a lot of people here, I don't want to name names, but you're just sitting there laughing, going, please don't do this, Rich. Please, it's not that important. It's just a freaking patch. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. And I think it's important that we talk about it, because if they're going to put something out like that and have a UFO, you know, I think it means something. I do. And I don't care what anybody thinks. They did it with the money, with our currency. The 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, they show if you fold them each, you know, the towers falling from you know when, 21 years ago. And isn't there some other symbology in it? Like there in a dollar bill, there's an owl in the corner, and then there's another one where there's symbolism of rebirth or something, and you got the eagle holding the arrows, and there's 13 because of the first colonies, and you know, all stuff like that. The bald eagle, yeah. But Third Phase of Moon, because I called them last night because it's been over a week, and usually we talk more often, but we talked about this last night, and they brought up some really freaking good points. Like, wow, I would have never thought that. So I've got to play the 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't know. It goes by quick, trust me. Of what we did last night, about 5 a.m. my time, 4:30, 5 a.m. Blake goes, yeah, I'm thinking we should talk about this and maybe make a video for Third Phase. You know, it don't have to be on camera. I'm like, I just talked about this on my show. We just talked about it for 20 minutes here. And now you want to talk about it again? But we did, because it's very interesting. We did. It was fun. I like to think in this day and age, we're smart and we can figure things out now because we've seen these things happen before, hidden in plain sight. I think that's what's going on with this badge. I think they're showing us something literally in plain sight. So it's not for me. Yeah, I don't know. Is it for me to judge? Is it for me? All right. I'm going to play this video now. So 6, 5. This is really good. 4, 3, 2, go.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins, what the heck is going on? We got the National Intelligence Manager for Aviation.
It's upside down.
NIM-A. They've come out with something quite astonishing. And we're going to be going over tonight in this special episode. Is there something that the Pentagon and the DoD want to bring to the table? Is this some kind of disclosure or maybe an indication for a false flag alien threat? We're looking at it right now. We have confirmed that this address is legit. We got .mil. That's a military DoD kind of inside communication web post, kind of like .gov. Right now, .mil, this is legit. We've been looking over the internet trying to debunk it, but we can't. Wow, what we're looking at is something incredible. We got Richard from GoofOn joining us, Richard Giordano, and we're going to be looking over this, including my brother Brent Cousins, and discussing the implications behind this logo that has just dropped within the past 48 hours. Let's get to Richard Giordano. First implications. This thing stands out like a sore thumb. What's your thoughts? Is this something out of the ordinary or something normal?
I haven't seen something this blatant since they brought Lou Elizondo into TTSA. This means something. This is a message hidden right in front of us under our noses, if that makes any sense. We have a UFO that is right where, close to the area in the Pacific Ocean where they were seeing Tic Tacs and whatnot. And then over the eastern side of North America, you have 4 aerial planes, I guess, whatever you want to call them, a drone, a regular airplane that looks like for commercial use. You have a fighter jet and something that looks like one of our Black Project things. This is amazing. Everything right here looks like there may be a false flag alien invasion or a real invasion, and they're going to attack the eastern part of the United States, which is where the planes look like they're flying over. So there's something going on, and I know you and I and Brent talked about the different colors. Everything is just right out there.
It's, when you look at these logos, there's always some kind of symbolic imagery, some kind of message in regards to the artwork. And when we're looking at this very closely, we see to the far right, very conventional aircraft with kind of like the gray carbon propulsion that we have. And then this jet fighter right here, right?
Yep.
With the red and the propulsion forward. In my opinion, this means kind of like some symbolism of blood or war going on. But what got my opinion, which is kind of crazy, is you see this triangular craft, right? Is this a TR-3B? It seems still conventional, like the Aurora project, but do you notice this propulsion there, Rich? That's
it looks like a 45-degree turn or something, and it's showing that it can maneuver any way it wants to, left, right. I mean, that's the impression I'm getting, because it does look like the Aurora craft. This is weird. It's blue and it has a black tip on it. But let's go back to the red one. Look where they're protecting. New York, Washington. It's right over there. See, I think this is where we're going to have to watch these future events, if that's what this means, because we heard. And here we are with something that, and the black one, what is that? That's an unmanned drone, or it looks like
deep black, and that's what it looks like. Exactly, a drone under these dark programs that are doing secret surveillance, a possibility over this part of the stretch of America. But then the big elephant in the room, guys, what is it? What's happening on the bottom left? Why did they drop this? A signature kind of out of nowhere. It doesn't match the artwork. Everything else is flat, but then they drop this interesting image, the typical elephant in the room, the flying saucer. What's going on here?
Hey, man, I tell you, I wasn't sure if this was real because it's so out of the norm to see something like that. And, you know, on something from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence patch, that they would put a sombrero, the UFO sombrero there, and it actually has portals around, or not portals, like windows around the edge of it. And you have to blow it up to see it. But look where it's at. It's where most of the sighting reports are seen, in the southern peninsula of North America.
It's crazy, right?
It's
like all the videos that we receive from that region, and we're putting it up on Third Phase of the Moon. Jaime Maussan is sharing all these craft that look exactly like this in this region. That's what's crazy. And people are sometimes dismissing these as balloons, but here it is. The National Intelligence Agency drops a UFO right in the spot where these are mostly seen, not in the region of California or America. Always, we don't see the disc-shaped object in America anymore, the United States. It's always in this region.
Yes. So
crazy.
Maybe we have to stop dismissing things as balloons, because I don't know when this is going to happen. I don't think we can predict, but I feel it's within a couple of maybe 2 to 3 years down the road, this might happen. There was, and look at the propulsion of the UFO. There is none. You can't see a line going in any direction. It's just hovering.
That's a good call. Every other craft out there, we see some sort of arrow, which I think signifies projection. But then we see the UFO, the craft there, with no signature of that. Okay, this is a big question again. Why is the National Intelligence Manager for Aviation dropping this kind of logo? And it kind of came out of nowhere. It's blowing up everywhere on Twitter, Facebook. Everybody's saying, is this a fake? We did our homework. We found out it's not. We're going to try and get in touch with Major General Daniel L. Simpson shortly and see why this is the new logo for this department.
Yeah, I guess go right to the source, because nobody knows why this was, unless somebody knows and we don't know yet. But you would need to go to that guy. This is amazing.
It's really interesting. Yeah, people are looking at this very closely, and at one point we thought this could be fake, because if you see,
so that's pretty much it. If you want to watch the rest of that, I'll put the link in the show description. It's a 15-minute video. That's pretty much the gist of it, and you can watch the rest of what we said there. There's some good stuff that we still said, but you can go there and watch the rest. I don't know, man. I just think it's really strange. I see a lot of activity and people talking on Facebook, Twitter, I mean, and it's a split decision pretty much. Some people think this has meaning. Those lines may mean something of propulsion. Somebody said, and this was interesting. Let me pull it up. This part here. I thought I had the picture saved somewhere. I could have sworn I did. Hold on a second. Yeah, there it is. Let me pull it up this way. There it is. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm glad you're here. It's Monday. We didn't start the show the normal way, but whoa, why do I have two things open? How'd that happen? Wait, what's going on? This isn't what I hold on, Jesus. See, this StreamYard, I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it in half. Here it is. That's the one I wanted. All right. So this is commercial, right? This is how somebody said this is the progression of our propulsion over history. So in the beginning, we started out with just planes like this, I guess. And then we went and got our warcraft ready, right? We had warcraft. And then we got into the blue, which is something like the TR3B, the Aurora, and then black for Black Project. I mean, this really looks like, I don't know if they're trying to put the gimbal here, but the UFO kind of resembles the gimbal in a way, but there's no bottom part like the top. You know, it has a top and a bottom, but it is interesting. Then we get into drones, and is this the final propulsion that we back engineered? And this is our, I mean, it stands alone away from the other four, but it is interesting how it's covering east of Florida, the East Coast area. It's under protection. I think that's what this means. And the UFOs pop out from this region where, you know, we see a lot of UFOs from Mexico, from Jaime. Sorry, that was an accident. But it is what it is. We can keep talking about this and we'll never get anywhere other than where we've been. So that takes care of that. Interesting, but maybe nothing at all. Could be nothing. Could be. I think it means something. I don't know. It's just me. It's just me. They have the old ODNI one right here. Let's see what that looked like. Oh, that's not it. Oh, yeah, the other patches. Never mind. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Wow, what an unbelievable turn of events today. What a week. We just crashed into an asteroid 30 minutes ago. We watched it here live, right? Yay! That was kind of cool to see that up close like that, the way it crashed into it. Do I still have it up? Yeah, I do. I'm going to pull it back up, the asteroid impact. Let's talk about that real quick. I want to take a look at this fella or lady. Could be a lady. Could be a lady asteroid. Here we go. Pretty cool. I mean, it's just amazing to me that we can go to the. Look at this. It's so bizarre that it's just, it looks like we're landing on a planet. See, and I always thought asteroids were they didn't have this kind of surface. I thought it was like they were like rocks, but solid. Not a lot of free floating rocks and debris just laying around. Like, you remember when they went to that other asteroid a few years ago and they landed on it and then they hooked into it so it wouldn't fly away, but I think eventually it did. Yeah, that was so wild to watch that land on the asteroid. I don't know about you guys, but I am a little bit worried that something is coming like that. And if the patch is any indication of what's coming, well, it's going to be a rocky road ahead of us, that's for sure. But I really enjoy the way this looks. To me, it's unbelievable. Let's get a little closer. Can we do that?
All right. Let's see. We got it? Waiting.
And we have...
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So wild, right?
7, 6,
wow.
5, 4.
See, that looks like a potato. Here's a UFO down here, just camping out right here. What is it? There's something there. All of a sudden, it's black. You can't see it. I mean, that's not the asteroid. What's this? Is this another piece? This is like the gimbal. Nah.
Three, 2, 1.
Yeah, not that time, lady. Anyway, that is cool. That is cool, man. It looks like an egg that was rolled around in water, sticky stuff, then thrown in dirt. And then they pulled it out, and you got this. Look at this up here, man. Look at these rocks. It's just a trip to me. That's a rock, obviously. You know what this is up here? Devil's Tower. There's UFOs right on top. It's pretty cool, man. What? So we've got that. That was historic. And Wednesday into Thursday is going to be historic for Florida, because a hurricane is right on target for Tampa. We are already seeing the clouds starting to stream in. Warnings are already taking place down south of me. I want to pull that up. I want to see if I don't have the weather channel anymore up. I thought I did. Let me pull it up. It's just so amazing to me that what's happening. And there's going to be a 100 minimum, at least 100-mile-an-hour winds. And nobody's leaving. Nobody's evacuating. I'm not saying nobody, but nobody's worried because they haven't had a storm hit here. They thought that it would never happen. Well, history is bound to repeat itself. And here we are. I'm going to do everything I can to... Hold on. I will do everything I can to record this storm. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, this is last night's. This is last night.
4 here over the Eastern Gulf Wednesday at 2 a.m. winds at 1:30. Watching closely by Thursday at 2. Could move into Tampa. Watching that closely.
Yeah, this is yesterday.
That time frame, and then by Thursday night, moving very.
It moved a little bit east. The center of the storm is definitely like moved over a little bit.
Closely now into the Big Bend region, just to the west of Dixie County. The threat zone immense with this one.
All right, here's 2 hours ago.
If you had like the biggest concern going into this today, what is your biggest concern?
Well, it's a hurricane that slows down, like this one may do, and just kind of.
They're saying this hurricane will slow down, and before it takes off, so it's going to come up. I guess what it's called the armpit, Tennessee area, Jacksonville, the Panhandle area. The storm's going to head right up to where the coastline is, and it's supposed to stop. There's a stationary front that it's going to meet with. And when it gets there, it's going to slow down. Now they've changed Tampa from having 7 to 10 inches of rain to 10 to 15 inches of rain in 2 days. That is a lot of water. Oh man, I'm going to get it all on video. Oh, and I got to show you what happened. Watch this. I'll be right back.
It sits, off our west coast for about a half day or a day. Then it just becomes relentless, and you've got tide cycles. The tide tries to go out, then it comes back in, and we're talking widespread, long-lasting storm surge flooding. That would not be a good setup at all. And I tell you what's going to happen here as we track the storm. We do have a good sense of the whole general picture, and then beginning on Wednesday, we'll start nowcasting, start using Sky Tower to look at the eye and see how the eye is behaving. We did that during Charlie, and we were watching, and then it took that big right-hand turn, and there's no reason why Ian could do something like that. It could parallel the coast and maybe take a right-hand jog and move inland and say Manatee or Sarasota counties. I mean, don't have that skill to really fine-tune the forecast at that level at this point. In the meantime, rumbling outside. You get some rain, heavy rain, downtown Tampa, a lot of moisture in the atmosphere, and heavy rain around the city. So if you're outside or thinking about going outside, getting some work.
It's already starting, man. And it's not even Tuesday. Yeah, the clouds were really different today. I'll tell you what, it was weird. Usually, you get puffy white clouds, but these were like in strands of long arms. Like how it rotates out and then the clouds kind of just go off. Yeah, that's what it looked like today. So, I want to go out to the storm, which I'm going to, and I'm going to go to the Gulf tomorrow morning. I'm just going to be out there all day, and Wednesday and Thursday probably. So it's only a 20-minute drive for me to get to the coast. It's about 11 miles away. It's not that far. So I wanted to get drone footage, and before it got here, and I go to charge my batteries, and I notice something odd. I'm like, what am I looking at? All 3 of my batteries cracked. There's one. Here's another crack right there. This isn't the worst part. And then here's the third one right down the middle. The worst part is on all of these, I go to put it into the holder for the drone, and it won't lock in. And I'm wondering, well, they've all bowed out on the bottom part, if you could see it. It's mushy right here. All this turned to mush. So I go online and I look up. Everybody's complaining about their batteries after about 50, 60 charges. Did this. Everybody was complaining about the DJI Mavic Air or Mavic S, Air S2, Mavic Professional, whatever, Mavic Zoom. These batteries fall apart. Now, I'm scared holding this up to me because it can explode at any time, I feel. So I wrote them, and they told me nothing we can do. If it's over a year old, the warranty is invalid anymore. And I go, how convenient. So after 50 recharges, you just got to go spend another $120 on a battery? Well, now they're not that much. I ordered a refurbished 2 batteries for $59 each. And they're supposed to be here Wednesday. So I still may have time to get up in the air. But I did fit one of these into the drone, and it worked. Should I take the risk just to get that aerial shot of the major storm coming? I say yes. But I really don't feel comfortable saying yes. What if it pops out? Well, I'm going to put duct tape around it and make sure it doesn't. But what if I put it in and it explodes while the drone is up in the air? I'll be going, if I don't get the batteries by Wednesday, I will be doing that. I will be putting one of these batteries. So I'm pissed. Once in a lifetime opportunity for me. Those batteries were fine Friday last week because I used the drone. There was no problems. But I charged them all because they lose their charge. And it goes down to like halfway. I don't know. So when the batteries lose their charge, they usually stay around halfway. It's supposedly done so they don't overcharge. But I was told these are intelligent batteries that when they get fully charged, they don't keep charging. So they told me, you're responsible, you're out of the warranty. And I said, so let me get this straight. There's a design flaw in these batteries because everybody's complaining about it. And I know you've given people their new batteries when they didn't have a receipt, according to their stories. Would you like me to go to NBC, ABC, or CBS and let them know your company is selling a flawed battery that can explode maybe in a child's face? Maybe over a populated area and the drone falls 1,000 feet and hits somebody? What are they thinking selling this? So I'm waiting for that response with my threat of going to the news about it. Pretty shitty. $340 in batteries. And that's the thanks I get for a hurricane coming. All right. Just keeping you up to date on because the channel, first of all, I am going to be dismantling my studio, taking the computer, the monitors, and putting everything in my car, bringing it over to my parents' house because their house is solid. Mine, it's off the ground a little bit. No wheels, thank God, but I kind of wish it did. But here at the Double Wide, they've never been in a hurricane. So I have a feeling I'm going to have damaged home. And I don't want the computer, the drone, certain shoes, take all my belongings, especially the weed. By the way, tomorrow I'm going to the dispensary and I am stocking up like I stocked my Budweiser truck up with beer. It is going to be a day tomorrow. And I'm going to be going around tomorrow. I'm going to be in the Gulf. I'm going to be doing live streams probably every hour and a half, 2 hours. So you're going to see something different. This is Hurricane 2020. The hurricane, just like when third phase of moon went to the volcano a few years back. This isn't as dangerous, but it's still dangerous. They're telling me third phase of moon is really nice. I mean, they really care. They're like, whatever you don't know what you're asking. You don't know why don't do it. They don't want me going out in public and recording shit when it gets real bad because so much stuff is flying around. It's deadly. But I'm telling you, I'm doing it and I've got a location picked out. It looks like it's safe. It looks right over the Gulf. So I don't have any trees that'll be in front of me. Nothing, just ocean, sand, and whatever rocks. But yeah, I'm worried. Don't worry. I bought an umbrella. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So that's this week. It's going to be historic. And I hope you guys enjoy the hurricane because it's a once in a lifetime deal. And I'm excited. Anyway, what else do we got? Wait, hold on. What else were we talking about? That's it? No, that's not it. I'm joking. All right, let's get into now that we know. We said all we can say about this patch. Now, let's go over to post-disclosure world and see what our friend UFO Jesus said about Lou Elizondo being responsible for that patch. This was 23 hours ago, 12 minutes long. Oh my God. My parents have no clue what's going on in my life, even though I tell them, and I've been seeing them a lot. My mom just messaged me and says, can you talk? Every day I tell her, I'm doing my show from 7 to 9, 7 to 9, 7 to 9. I can't tell you how annoying it is. And I know some of you are going to say, love your parents. They're 80, 81. Just don't, no, it's not how it is. My mother cannot stop nagging me to get a job. I pay a certain amount of money every month for this place, even though the house is paid for. I pay to live here a certain dollar amount. But it's in her name, their name. So I give them the money, she sends the check in. Because I didn't have any credit because I went bankrupt 10 years ago and never reestablished credit. No credit cards, no car. You know what I mean? I don't have those kind of bills. So, yeah, because of the divorce and starting over and all that shit. This has got to end. All right. And I give her the full amount because last month I couldn't. And I said, hey, can you cover me? And she's like, all right, I will. I go, I'll make it up next month. So I made it up. I give her the money. And she messages me and says, I thought you were struggling. Where did you get this money? I messaged back and I said, I robbed a bank. Then the next message, you need to get a job. Dude, I was at Super Walmart. I nearly punched the freaking clocks that were around me. I'm getting angry just talking about it. I'm 54 fucking years old. Stop mothering me like I'm your nephew who's a millennial, who won't work, who just inherited $500,000, never worked a day in his life. She supported him for 10 years. And all I do is work and get a job. I'm not your fucking nephew. Oh my God. Then she's like, when I was your age, I was selling homes. You should go this. You should get a real estate license. You should get. You're so good at it. And I'm like, I hate fucking salespeople. I don't want to be a salesperson. Stop trying to tell me how to run my life. I pay my bills. What's the problem? You didn't pay them last month. I had to cover. I owe $100. It's just, I can't. And now she's messaging me wanting to talk about fucking money. Yeah. All right. I know. I'm sorry, everybody. Everybody, you're going to go through this too if you have caring mothers and fathers. You know, they care to the point where they're insane. It doesn't cost her a penny to be my mother. So stop acting like I owe every fucking... I don't. Oh, it's so annoying. I said everything was fine. Just because the channel had a bad couple of months because of Cambion. Yeah, you're welcome. Good job, by the way, bro. Payback's a bitch. But, you know, she can't get it out of her mind. Yeah, and if you're watching, Ma, stop. Enough. Anyway, I had to let that out. It's on record. Yeah, I just wanted to say, because it's just annoying. And I've been doing this show at 7 o'clock for a while, 9 o'clock. They still don't pay attention. My father's like, hey, you still doing your show? I'm like, what the? They don't listen, they don't pay attention, and they act like they do because they want me to feel happy. But they don't give a shit. So don't act like you give a shit what I'm doing. I hate that shit. Now you know why I am the way. A little look into Giordano's life. My parents were lied to me all the time. Now you know why. My parents never believed anything I said, even though I was very truthful, because I know if you tell the truth, I learned it a long time ago. Even though I tell them the truth, they don't believe it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's very frustrating for me at 54. Now, I know some of you, and I'm not looking at the chat because I'm too busy looking around to talk and do the show, but please don't tell me, love your parents, you're going to be sad when they're gone. Yeah, all right. What about when they're alive? What, am I not allowed to be upset? You know, I love when people say that. Just respect your... No, they don't respect me. Anyway, I'm going back to ufology now. Sorry about that. Just a little insight to why I am the way I am. Imagine living with people who don't believe a word you ever say. Yeah, it sucks. Because my dad was a cop and didn't believe anything anybody said because, you know, he dealt with criminals who lie all the time. Oh, your own son's a criminal, I used to tell him. I guess I'm a criminal. You don't believe anything I say. That's not true. Your story doesn't make any sense. You said this, you said... I go, I didn't say that. They just, ugh. All right. Now I'm done. Now I'm done. Shh. Mick West. Sorry, Mick West commented on the patch. My mic's going in and out again. I was asking if it was, and I didn't get a response. So thank you for that. Let me take a listen. It's got to be my microphone because it did it on the third phase of moon video. Yep. And this microphone's not even a year old. This is the second one I bought. They're a piece of shit. I'm never buying this piece of shit again. The Yeti mic sucks. It does. Dark Sky says it's perfect. No, your mic sounds fine. People are saying, yes, you are fading in and out, Cindy says. Mike says yes, too. No, Mick West isn't my Serenity now. Oh, my God. Exactly, Moody. Exactly. I do walk straight. I do. Except when I get up out of a chair until I can get erect. That's a problem. Get a Sony Guitar Hero mic. I'll look into that. Actually. Yeah. We'll talk. Deckard says his is a paperweight now. If anybody has any other ideas. Yeah, when I talk quietly, I notice that. You're right. It cuts out. Let's see if I can fix this. Maybe it has something to do. Tell me if this works. How's that? Is that better? Oh, that doesn't sound good to me. That sounds weird. Please let me know if you guys can tell. I'm going to pull it up on the phone here and see if I can hear it going in and out. This is silly. In this day and age. It is doing it. It's cutting in and out. I don't sound fine. Yesterday's show was, let's try this. This one sounds good. How's this one? This one sounds, yeah, it is strange, isn't it? Yeah, this is bad. This day and age. All right, let's see if this is something. It is doing it. It's cutting in and out. Let's see if it does it still. I'm going to keep talking and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Ooh, this sounds good, doesn't it? How's this one? This one sounds, yeah, it is. No, it sounds better. It's still doing it. It's still going in and out. It's a microphone. Now I got to go buy another mic. See? It's always something. Always. Can never save any money in this world. Anytime I ever saved any amount of money, the car would break down. The air conditioner would break. The car would break down. It's always something. You can never save money. I can't. Especially when you're month to month. No, it's me. It's definitely doing it. I know some of you are saying it sounds fine, but it really isn't. It's cutting in and out. When I stop talking and then start talking again, it's not fine. It's not. I guarantee it. Well, that's not an arcade game, to be honest. This is an actual command center over in Fantasyland. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a video game, don't it? Don't it? All right. I was talking about Mikola West, and we got sidetracked. There we go. How's that? Better? I like this one too. So Mick West doesn't believe that. What? Oh, right. The post-disclosure world. Lou Elizondo. Let's do that. He was talking about how Lou is responsible for the UFO. I think this is interesting. I haven't listened to it yet.
The Director of National Intelligence, Manager for Aviation.
You think he would clean the microphone? Look at all of the disgusting shit all over the microphone. Oh my God, that's awful. Remember when the cockroach was crawling on the microphone? Right? It crawled all around and he didn't notice. And then it went up here and jumped into the beard. And it jumped into the beard. Remember that?
Revealed their new seal, which was brought to my attention yesterday. And amazingly, it unambiguously shows a flying saucer in it. It's an official government seal. It's important to keep in mind the NIM aviation component of the ODNI and UAP task force prepared the UAP report that was published on June 25th of last year. Here's the Director of National Intelligence website describing what NIM Aviation does. NIM Aviation leads intelligence community efforts to identify, analyze.
We don't care. I want to know what happened with Lou.
That UFO Joe conducted with Luis Elizondo back in March 5th, 2022 may give some insight into what led NIM Aviation to put an unambiguous flying saucer.
To what led into da-da-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Just because you pause an extra second doesn't make it more dramatic, Brian.
In their brand new logo.
And by the way, let me just tell you before we get into some questions here.
So that's Red Rum Joe, the guy I talk about. In my opinion, looks like he wears lipstick and eye makeup at night. And I'm being serious. He looks like he wears makeup and shit. Right? Doesn't he look like somebody who waxes their lip so they don't have hair and goes dancing at those transvestite clubs? But he's not a trans. What do they call those people that dress up like women? He has that look. Lou doesn't. Lou looks like a regular dude. But he looks like he's had some work done. He tweezed his eyebrows. He waxed his upper. It even looks like he rubbed off a little bit of lipstick. And I'm not joking. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I just noticed it now.
2 days ago was a historic day. And Joe,
Drag queen. Yeah, he's drama drag. That's a new name for Joe. Drama drag. Drama drag queen. That's Joe Merja. That's her. Him. It. Whatever.
The first person.
He said it. He doesn't like trans people either. Disabled people, misogynistic, trans, and drag queens. He hates them all.
That's going to know this publicly. It's happening.
Hey, even Cambion looks like a drag a little bit, doesn't he? My opinion.
Right now in your podcast. I am very pleased to announce that there was a significant, and I can't overstate significant milestone achieved about a day and a half ago. Without going into a lot of detail, it may come out public, it may not. But I think the NIM Aviation, the National Intelligence Manager for Aviation under the Director of National Intelligence, a 2-star general, needs to be significantly applauded.
Oh my God. So far, nothing at all says that Lou Elizondo had anything to do with the patch so far. I haven't listened to this yet.
There was some significant effort in that I think is certainly in the interest of the United States and the American people that just occurred. And so I want to do a real quick shout out and a huge sincere thank you
to Rich Giordano of GoofOn,
the wonderful folks at the DNI and the NIM Aviation.
One could wish.
The general for outstanding.
Look at the tattoo here. I think it says Tom Hanks right here. Thanks, Tom Hanks. See, something's up.
Work. Thank you for doing what you did and keeping the American people, the focus of your job.
Keeping the American people the focus of your job by putting a UFO on a patch? Is that what I'm listening to? More of the bullshit. Yeah. So far, he didn't say shit. Oh, yeah, Lou may have had a conversation. Do you think Lou actually said, put a UFO here and see what happens? Watch the UFO community go crazy. Yeah. It's not hard. Lou acts like he's controlling our emotions. He's acting like everything he does, we're going to react. Let me give you a little bit of information, boo-hoo Lou. It's not you. It's anybody with any information is going to have all. That's why we rush to see Corbell's videos. We rush to see Dolan's video. I don't know why I said that. Anybody with any evidence of any proportion, of any magnitude, we will talk about it. So don't act like you're a puppet master, Lou. Hardly. The puppet is you. You're the puppet. You're the one doing all the talking. And if you had anything to do with this, UFO put on their thing, doesn't make any sense to me other than you're just playing mind games with us. But I do want to give him a fair chance and see if he does mention anything of his contributions.
This never in the history of the topic of UAPs have we got to this milestone, and that was just achieved. And by the way, I think it's a
okay. So far, the milestone we have achieved, it can't be this. That has nothing to do with the patch.
step in the right direction for transparency. I think the result of what just happened will result in a trickling down of information to the public where it belongs. So,
wow, what a delusional. That's the word. He's delusional. If he thinks that's going to be partially responsible for information that's going to be released to the public because you put a stupid UFO on a patch, are you out of your Vulcan mind? Where's the correlation? We don't want a picture of a UFO. We want the real thing. So what? You put it on a patch, created conversation, created a lot of conversation. And I am going to go on record and say everything I said about that UFO and the planes and everything else could all be an illusion. It could all have us looking this way instead of looking that way. I get it. But with critical thinking comes the power of knowing you can't be fooled all the time. I mean, it's not that hard to do what Lou's doing is not that hard. It's very easy. We're very sensitive. But let me tell you something. The general public doesn't give a shit. Because of all the other patches with weird shit on it, aliens, werewolves, death, come on. And we're all going to get overly excited about this UFO with little windows around the edge over the Pacific Ocean near the peninsula of Mexico, where many UFOs that look like that UFO have been seen, recorded, and dismissed as balloons. Myself, I do that. But now that I don't know if Lou, this isn't telling me Lou had anything to do with this. And you could dance around this and say it seems like he did. I noticed that I keep popping in and out. I wonder if the sound is going in and out with that too. I don't understand this. What does this mean? Rich A, did you brush your teeth this morning? And did you wear fresh underwear? I actually did, and both. You don't want emergency units to see brown streaks on your tiny whities. Oh, mothering unit. Got it now. I got it. That's actually funny. My parents care, but they don't care that much. Matter of fact, I don't even think they like me. I think my parents fake familyed me. His parents aren't even, he was adopted. I knew it wasn't a real Italian. Nobody looks like that. Blue eyes. Yeah, one blue that way, one blue that way. All right, let's give Lou another chance to see if it's him.
When people say, I want to see another video, or I want to see a significant step was taken a couple days ago.
Why did he say that? I want to see another video. That has nothing to do with patchwork.
will result in a trickling down of information to the public where it belongs. So when people say, oh, I want to see another video, or I want to see, a significant step was taken a couple days ago towards that direction. So again, just.
That sounds to me like he's getting permission, trying to get permission for video evidence. And he says that this is a step in the right direction. See, now look at the color of me. It's going to pop out again. This is getting annoying. It must be the color red.
Just want to say congratulations to the folks, men and women at the DNI and everybody else who's been working so hard and tirelessly on this and has been taking this topic seriously. And a big congratulations to our NIM aviation, the general. So thank you very much for.
God, what a sucktard this guy is. What a freaking POS on the NIM from the DOD at the Pentagon. Oh, Lou. Lou, little Lou, big Lou, lousy Lou. You want to know what Lou reminds me of? I have a very, 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 hey, what the I can't get this shit to stop. I have a very big problem with videos like the one I'm going to show you because it reminds me of Lou. Have you ever seen these videos where people are watching the video on these shorts and they laugh at what they're watching? But I want to show you something that reminds me of Lou and everybody else around him. What I hate about those videos is they fake laughing. Here's an example of why I hate this shit. I think I'm getting old or too old. Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't think I am. But watch. I can't, this is one of the biggest things on the internet that I hate. As much as anything I've seen. More than Corbell. That's how much this makes me angry. This stupid person over here is watching this person here. But watch how freaking stupid she laughs. This is all fake, and I hate these things.
You can like cross it and tie it. You can keep it straight.
What's so funny already?
See, I knew in my heart of hearts that.
Watch her. What the hell?
I've tried something like this before, but this isn't over.
Seriously, is it that funny? You would get that overly. I need this person to be in my audience.
Oversized shirt, but
can't stand those videos. And I've seen that mouth laughing several times. It's stupid and people fall for it. So same thing with Lou. People fall for the yeah, it's over. All right, let's get back to work. Get out of here. We'll get out of here. Makes you wonder about these people, about those people that think this all started with Aleister Crowley's lamb or Whitley Strieber's communion. Yeah, that's true. That is true, Logan. All right, guys, since no UFO celebrity Dodo Head wants to talk about it because they got their heads up their arses, here we go. Roswell craft was not a disc. Never was a good friend. Never was a good friend is letting me share these confessional sketches of the Roswell craft. All right, these are sketches of what looks like something we have seen, possibly man-made. This is weird. The Roswell sketches. Remember these? All right, there we go. So somebody made all these notes back in the day, and I guess these just surfaced somehow. But geez, man, that looks very similar. It looks like a UFO. That looks like it could be a gimbal, a Go Fast, a GoPro. There they are outlining. And it says here, ion flow, jet emissions, negative ions expelled to the rear of the vehicle, it says something like that. Looks like a jet of something on Spanx, whatever that means. It reminds me of the Aurora, doesn't it? This is what it looked like when it was in the ground. Really? Really? This is interesting. The honeycomb. Yes, the honeycomb bottom of this. Yeah, that is interesting. Donald Schmidt. A copy of an original Frank Kaufman sketch and a redrawing by Donald Schmidt. Note, the Batwing configuration Kaufman made his original sketch at the crash site. And I don't know what that says. And it says Arroyo, New Hub, Corns Ranch. I don't know what that means. Interesting. Shalom, the Jewish redneck prepper. What's up, man? Are you in Florida? Are you evacuating if you're in Florida? I don't think you're in Florida. You want to know? I bet you are in, hold on, New York? Answer me that. Or another country. I don't know. I don't know why I'm focused on you. It just popped up. So, Roswell. There we go. Some more Roswell for you kids. Yeah. When you realize that the sources that Lou were claiming are A1 legit were actually Lou Elizondo himself. Right. Now they're talking about Area 503, how Lou always talks about his sources. It seems like Lou Elizondo might be Richard Budd after all, and other sources that he says he's getting the information from. But on a side note, Lou Elizondo says, I'm glad Tim McMillan is covering this topic so thoroughly. Tim McMillan is the biggest shill in ufology. The guy has no idea what he's talking about. When I hear him talk, I laugh. It's comedy gold. On a side note, Lou says, I've heard through friends his sources are A1 legit. We got to just ignore him. How do you ignore Lou? You mean, he gives us so much content. You can't do it. You just can't. Sorry. I know you're upset that we talk about Lou, but hey, he's making the news. Got to talk about it. Yeah, check this out. Talk about logos. Here's one that was put out. The official DEA logo proves the Grim Reaper's real. Did you know that? The UFOs are real in the new one, but here, the Grim Reapers, Green Street says, must be real. See? Cocaine Intelligence Unit, Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA. That's not what that means, though. I mean, I know what he's saying, making a joke about it, but I don't mind this. I don't mind this because you're going after well, I can't get into the whole drug enforcement agency, but I remember back in the 80s, 90s, the Bushes wanting those poppy fields, right? Aren't the poppy fields the largest in the world in Afghanistan? Isn't it weird? We went to war there and stayed there for over 2 decades. And now we're out. What did we do? Deplete the poppy fields? Did we deplete them all? Did we bring it all over here? I don't know. Or are we at the beginning stages of the final card? We just watched a satellite crash into an asteroid. Maybe that was supposed to be symbolic of the card of the asteroid hitting Earth. As von Braun said, one of the last cards in the deck of reality. Let's just say for SNGs that that's what this was today. It was the fourth card in the fifth, out of the fifth, which opens the door now for the false flag alien invasion, the FFAI, as we like to call it here. Huh? No, FFS is for fuck's sake. Lou Elizondo tweeted, absolutely there is a cult aspect to this. Just look at Twitter. There are people creating false narratives and creating cottage industries based upon ignorance and human susceptibility. In these efforts, I detest most about the topic. It's not the phenomenon's fault. It's people. So what do you think I said? Well, what do you think I said to that tweet? I said, Lou, you just got here. Your 5 years in ufology is the learning curve usually needed to understand the community and evidence. It's your behavior that's unbecoming. It's you who made threats. You promoted doxing and sock accounts while bragging how you used your CI experience to infiltrate everyone. That was 10 hours ago, no reply. Lou has never replied to one of my tweets. I've seen him reply to Manny from Area 503. I think. Maybe it was I don't know, like a thread off a tweet. I don't know. But nope, never. I try to open up that box of discussion, but Lou doesn't want anything to do with the truth. Obviously, he doesn't want anything coming back on him. That's why he stays away from all of us. John Greenwald says, am I the only one who thinks of this Costa Rica UFO photo when you look at the new ODNI NIM seal? What is this? Oh, yeah, check this out. It's interesting what he said. Do you remember that Google photo that came out where it shows the UFO off the coast? Here. He thinks it's from this. From this. Remember this? That's an interesting thought that John Greenwald had there. Maybe they got the idea from this experience. Event, I should say. Whatever. Just people talking, man. Everybody's got an opinion. Tweet from so long and thanks for all the fish. Oh, blatant, huge white UFO sphere over Kyiv, Ukraine on an Earth cam. All right, so far I'm cringing. I haven't watched this yet. I don't know what this is. But if it's in Kyiv, not Kiev, if it's in Kyiv, well, it's possible it could be some sort of drone. You know what I mean? I can't play it. Scott Waring, he doesn't own that. Screw that guy. All right. I guess here, oh, it is on his channel. But it's right here.
Tons of fighting going on. I don't
That's
think
it?
this is a drone. It's not an helicopter. It's not a jet. It's...
All right. We can't tell what that is. It's just a white nothing. It's just a... It's nothing. And I can't play it. Because he strikes people. I don't think ODNI NIMCO is telling us anything, Greenwald says, other than it's usual using a visual that symbolizes part of their mission. However, Today, something odd happened. One of the new seals, as verified by Wayback Machine, has been changed back to the old. Huh? Oh, what? And he says it's unclear why. Check this out. I didn't realize it was what's going on here. John Greenwald says they changed it back. Look. One of the new seals, as verified by Wayback Machine, has been changed back to the old. September 25th, 2022. Okay. It looks to be updated. And they changed it back. I'm not sure what he didn't make this clear to me. It's unclear why. I don't understand. All right. Well, they changed it, I guess. Wayback Machine from yesterday. I don't know. He doesn't put an arrow on the other one, so I don't understand. This has changed? I can't deal. You got to be a little more specific than that. Can't just be pointing and not explaining. On the 8th month celebration of Who's Lou, Manny's asking you to ask yourself the question posed by Luis Elizondo here, and then go watch Who's Lou. Huh? What? I don't know what he means. You know, I'm thinking of doing a Who's Lou, not a review, but picking a few things out of that and maybe using it for other things like discussion. Maybe we can have a discussion about the movie. I know it's been out 8 months. We talked about it. Maybe I'm just thinking. Biden said he'd go to war over Taiwan. Thank you for that. Tweets from John. People in Nova Scotia should be aware that this phenomenon is not distant from us. There are plenty of sightings and experiencers right here. And here is, when you're watching 60 Minutes tonight, remember this story that surprised the world. Certain congressional committees are receiving classified briefings on some UFOs. Oh, really? Check this out. So there may be another congressional hearing. So who was that guy who said there probably won't be? What was that guy that interviewed with Third Phase? Matt, Pat, Liz, Diz, what's his name? Can't remember. Here we go. Is Barack in this? Barack Obama? Oh, here we go. Shh. Down in front, I can't see.
There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are.
There's only one sky. Stop saying skies. How many skies are there?
And explain how they moved, their trajectory. They did not have an easily explainable pattern.
Anytime you want to sound like you're saying something important, you always got to do this. They all do this. I did not have sex with that woman. Remember that? That's the Lion Lou, lips of Lying Lou.
Imagine a technology that
oh my God. That's Big Lou. Wow, he did lose some weight. He must have dropped about 30 pounds. From his belly to his ass, that goes all over Fat Lou.
600 to 700 G-forces that can fly at 13,000 miles an hour, that it can evade radar.
He could barely fit in that suit. Look at him, he's a giant. They should make statues out of this guy.
And that can fly through
That's
air
right, angry guy.
and water and possibly space. And oh, by the way, has no obvious signs of propulsion, no wings, no control surfaces, and yet still can defy the natural effects of Earth's gravity. That's precisely what we're seeing.
Nobody's seen that. Anybody here have ever seen that before? Not me. Not even on video. Nowhere, no how, no. It's not happening. Sorry. Not sorry. All right.
The government has already stated for the record that they're real. I'm not telling you that. The United States government is telling you that.
You are the government, jackass. See, that was when we didn't know much.
These vehicles seem to have unlimited loiter time, which we don't have. Then the acceleration.
Can't prove that. They don't have any proof there's unlimited loitering time.
Is far beyond anything that we're capable of.
Well, I don't believe they're coming from foreign adversaries.
That guy's hair is immaculate.
If they
Mitt. Who names their son Mitt? Hey, Mitt.
were, why that would suggest that they have a technology which is in a whole different sphere than anything we understand. And frankly, China and Russia just aren't there.
That's not true.
Do we have any sensors underwater to detect on submerged UAPs?
Let's talk about that real quick. They are focusing a lot on the water, the oceans. That there has been an increase in the conversation about USOs. And I really believe that if anything at all, somebody stole Lou's neck. Yeah, it's true. Ooh, that sounds good. I want to see something here. See if the sound is still shitty. I hear the sound is getting shittier. It is. It is. You know, this may be the perfect time to end the show.
Anything that...
And just come back with a better mic. This may be the perfect time to end the show. Yeah, it sounds like shit. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to be back tomorrow with a new mic. Nathan, I need a new mic, so maybe message me where I can buy it. I need it for tomorrow, not a week from now, so I don't want to go anywhere where I need a mic. So I have to go buy one, and I'm going to go buy something tomorrow. This is ridiculous. And I think I know what happened. When the power keeps going out here, it has to mess with shit, the electronics. And I think it did something to the microphone. Anyway, I'm going to take off. It's been real. It's been fun. And it's been real fun. Thank you, moderators and super chatters. I appreciate your support as always. And I can't thank you enough for your time and your support. It's unmatched in ufology, to be honest. And I also want to thank everybody who is new, who came here and listened and left, maybe because of the sound, maybe because of me. Whatever it is, we'll see you some other time, maybe tomorrow. But I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't think I'm going to do the morning show. I think I'm going to go out in the morning to the Gulf and go live there on GoofOn. And I think I'm going to start the hurricane week tomorrow. So Mike Johnson with the $7 super dono. It's a beautiful thing, Mike. No, it's just pure love, if I could speak. Thank you. Appreciate that, Mike. You're a continuing supporter of GoofOn and a good friend of the show. Thank you for everything you do, even behind the scenes and shit. It's more than you know, my friend. More than you know. Very helpful guy. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have those here. Yeah, Mike, let's see. Audio dropouts on the live. They may be related to the mic. Yep. Setting or software gate compressor. Yep. It is. That's why I'm leaving. Blake from Third Phase of Moon says they enhanced the footage of the asteroid with DART. Let's take a quick look at that before we bounce out of here. Let's see the Third Phase of Moon upgrade to the video. Oh, shit. I meant to talk to you guys about something that's happening, but now I'm not. I don't like to do that to you. All right, here we go. Enhanced footage. This is enhanced. That looked worse. That looked worse than the original. In my opinion, that didn't look clearer. I know, you just made it very quick. That was fun. Thanks, Third Phase. Thanks, everybody. We are Truthology for UFOlogy. Oh! Truthology for UFOlogy. Can we get rid of this? God, I hate this night. All right, we'll see you guys. I'll be back going live sometime tomorrow, several times during the day. And I'm putting my life out there for you. Mainly me. But yeah, you can hang out, watch. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun week. And I hope you're along for the ride. We'll see you in the hurricane. And I can't do this job. I can't do it. Where is it? Alien bless. Have a good one.